There's nothing like which is good or which is bad keyword modifier. It all depends upon individual needs. Okay. For some, exact is beneficial, while for some, the phrase is beneficial. I told you the advantage with the phrase is that for all the good keywords, like the top 10 experts, SEO expert, best SEO training institute, so all the good keywords that will get displayed only just if you mention the main keyword in phrase. Okay. And if you go with the exact option, you will have to think about all those keywords and then you'll have to punch it. Is that clear? So, to say there are negative keywords like bad SEO training, worse SEO training, but it is very rare that people search in that way. But even a single bad keyword, if you are displaying an ad, first of all, it is credibility issue. Second, it is reputation issue. Imagine you are getting some inquiry at your office. He says that, sir, I've seen your ad for worst SEO training in Hyderabad. People would laugh at you. Every click counts. Every query for which your ad is getting displayed creates an impression. So, what is the solution then? I don't want to miss on all these good keywords. The ones which we know or which we can remember, we can put like this in square bracket. But there are hundreds of good keywords. We can't put all of them. And our targeting will become very, very narrow. Only 10-15% queries relevant to SEO training in Hyderabad will be able to capture. We want to capture all of them, but not any of the negative keywords, but all the positive keywords. So, what is advisable is that go with the phrase option, no problem, but use another modifier called as negative. We have also got broad modifier. Like that, there are two more modifiers, but they are rarely used. It is a combination of modifier. So these four modifiers, if you know, it's more than sufficient. So you can meet any condition of the client. Right now. So let us put in those keywords and see how do they look like. Now in negative keyword modifier, we will have to just put an hyphen before the keyword for which we do not want our ad to get displayed. Example, so ad will not get displayed for bad SEO training in Hyderabad, worst SEO training in Hyderabad, fraud SEO training in Hyderabad. Likewise, there are some 120 to 130 negative keywords which are universal, which are global, can be used for every ad. Just in Google, if you type negative keywords for digital marketing, that list of negative keywords you will get, just copy paste it. So you are not going to get even a single click for which you would get bad reputation. Now coming to this one, minus low quality. Is this a proper way to put in negative? Okay, so if someone is searching for low price SEO training, someone is searching for low price SEO training, then that would get displayed or not. If someone is searching for high quality SEO training, will that get displayed or not? For both of this keyword, that will not get displayed. Though user may not be having low quality as a combination, but even if a single word comes in the query, that will not get triggered because you have put it into negative. Even if a single word out of it. So in such a case, what we have to do? We have to use double keyword modifier. With negative, put the phrase in double quotes. So only when this combination comes low quality in the user's query as a part, that will not get displayed. But low price, ad will get displayed. High quality, ad will get displayed. Only low quality in combination, if it comes, ad will not get triggered. Hope it is clear now. So like that, there are so many double word, triple word negative keywords also. You'll have to mention that in double quotes. So let us see, we'll go back to the screen where the keywords have to be put. adwords.google.com. So we are resuming the campaign where we left. In SEM, you require talent mainly in three areas. One is choosing the right keywords. Second, choosing the right keyword modifiers. Third is ad design. These three parts, if you have talent, then you can create profitable campaign. Otherwise, you will just be showering money to Google, but you may not be getting so many conversions or business revenue. Alright. So all this we have already seen. Maximum CPC, where and all you wish to display your ad, location, ad group I told you, give a name. To get a better quality score, create as many keywords groups as possible. For each keyword group, create one ad group. This in case you want to automatically get the keywords picked from a URL. You can even mention your competitor URL here. So all the keywords which are for which your competitor is doing SEM, that will come here. Your ad will also get displayed for the same set of keywords. Alternatively, you can choose the category. Say I want to display my ad for all the keywords relevant to tourism. So ads will come for all this bunch of keywords. So just you have to mention the category there. That's all. But the best option, according to me, is manually inputting all the keywords line by line. You may go through this keyword and then shortlist it. But it's always better to use this third option. Neither this one nor this one, but this. So we have chosen the ad group as cab service or taxi. Cab service. So all the keywords should be relevant to cab service only. The keyword is case insensitive. Small letter, capital letter, for both the letters the ad will get displayed. I am habituated with the camel sensitive. That means every starting word with caps. That's why I am writing like that. But even if it is small letter also, that will get displayed. Capital also, that will get displayed. So cab service in Hyderabad, hire a cab in Hyderabad. Okay. Then book a cab. Cheap cabs in Hyderabad. Like that, as many keywords that you can think of. After you have shortlisted the keywords from the keyword planner, put all of them here in double quotes. Then I told you all the negative keywords, put it for every ad that you are running. Clear? Once the keywords are given, you will be getting rough estimation. How many clicks can you get? What is your weekly cost? What is the cost per click? Okay. Try to put in more and more keywords. I've just put randomly 3 keywords. The more you put, the more exposure you'll get for your advertisement. Now comes the next important thing, that is the ad design. See here. This is where we create an ad, and this is the preview of the ad for mobile, for desktop. How your ad would look like. So firstly, the final URL, meaning if a user clicks on the ad, what page has to open up. So we have selected the site as Bharat Taxi. So this is not our website, but we are just checking it. So whenever the ad is clicked, I want this particular page to open up. Imagine this is our site and this is one internal page where the bookings happen. Then display. So display purpose, you can display any word here. See, the page which will open is this one. But to show, you can show anything. I can show like this. This is only for show purpose. The page which will open is this one. See, like this, it will only display, that's all. But when the link is clicked, the destination page is going to open up what you have mentioned in the final URL. Then you have the headlines. Try to make use of the short form. There's a limit in the length of the characters. You cannot cross that. Here you can see the preview of that. Okay. So book a cab at just rupees 15 per kilometer. Okay. Two-way, sorry, one-way 50% extra. Here I'll add another line. Toll charges extra. Remove this hatchback. You can put that in description. You may not be liking some of the words that I'm using here. That is one way 50% extra. And toll charges extra. Book a cab at 15 rupees a kilometer is expensive one. Okay. I'll get back to that point. Like that you can use multiple headlines. Now Google is not going to display all of them. Though there are a lot of headlines being shown here, Google is going to randomly rotate the headlines one by one. Sometimes headline 1, 2 will be shown, sometimes 2, 5 will be shown, sometimes 5, 6 will be shown. Like that in combination it will be shown. Maximum at any point of time, only 3 headlines are going to be shown. So you can use different text words here. Alright. Then the description. Okay, so that no one may like the words that I'm using here. So this is very important to understand the dynamics of digital marketing act. So as you are putting all this here, you can see that the numbers are changing. Okay. Now why is that I'm using all these words? 50% extra, toll charges extra, book a cab at 15 rupees a kilometer. Is it even needful to mention when the charges are so high? Generally, people may not click by looking at all this, right? But you need to mention all that. I'll tell you why. Let us take 2 ads into account. I want to display ad for my stock market training. For stock market training, I wish to display an SEM ad. There are two ad designs in my mind. You are going to tell me which ad is going to be better for me. Imagine that I am your client and I give you two designs of ad. You'll have to select one and also prove why this ad is better. One ad is like this. First line is same. The headline is same for both the ads. So stock market training in Hyderabad, basic plus advanced, fee 15K, batches only, let's say Monday to Friday, 7 to 8 a.m. classroom and online. Okay, this is one type of ad. Basic plus advanced course, fees is 15,000. Let's say fees is on the higher side. Monday to Friday, 7 to 8 a.m. classroom and online. Only at Amirpet, make use of the short form. And then what else to mention here is Monday to Friday 7 to 8 a.m. batch, classroom and online, fees is 15K. It's only available at Amirpet. And second ad I'll be putting like this: basic plus advanced by 16 years experience, NISM certified, 100% practical training. Okay, something like this in two lines if I put my ad. These are the two varieties of ad that I have. This is ad 1. Anyone you can choose for displaying ad in digital marketing. Which one would you choose? If I ask this question, majority of them would select ad design 2. Isn't it? For a very apparent reason that very attractive. And these are all genuine points. Okay, nothing that we are like doing a makeup and then displaying that. Whatever it is, only that genuine information only we are providing. So stock market training in Hyderabad, basic and advanced training by 16 years experience, who is already NISM certified, 100% practical oriented training with lifetime support. I totally agree to this point that majority of the people will click on this ad compared to the ad which is very dull, not at all attractive, which is your ad 1. Ad 2 looks far better and it's very likely that is going to get lot of clicks. But I would still suggest to go with ad design 1 as a beginner. Sometimes you'll find my ad which is actually like this. Though I'm telling you ad design 1 is better, but sometimes when you come across an ad in Google, you will definitely come across my ad there relevant to stock market. It is going to be something very close to ad design 2, not 1. But I'm suggesting you that when you begin with SEM, better create ad design 1. But while you're displaying ad in newspaper, pamphlet, posters and all that, then definitely ad 2 is better. But for digital marketing for beginners, ad 1 is better. But what is the reason behind it? When I still say that very few people would click on it. 5 clicks in a week is what he's showing. Maybe with this ad I may get 20 clicks a week. Why to restrict that clicks? I'll tell you why. Here I told you the dynamics are different. How? Because the pricing model is different. When it comes to newspaper, based on the number of subscribers to the paper, based upon the number of readers to the paper, you'll have to pay them. Not based on the number of phone calls you're getting, not based on the number of people who are seeing your ad. If 1 lakh people are reading the newspaper, accordingly, he's going to quote you the price that for 4 lines of classified ad, pay me 2000 rupees. Very simple funda formula there. For everyone, the same rule applies. So many readers are there for my paper, whether they are interested in your ad or not, I'm not bothered, but this is our charges. So that time we would want to make our ad very attractive because we have to pay fixed price. But here in digital marketing, we are paying per response, per click basis. So obviously this ad would make sense because a person after looking at this ad, if he's clicking on it, it means that this guy is mentally prepared that it is going to be with a fees of 15,000. There's not going to be any weekend batch. He is ready to attend that timing 7 to 8 in the morning. And it's only in case he wants to opt for classroom, he is ready to come till Amirpet. So only such persons are going to click my ad. Tell me one reason why this guy wouldn't join. Tell me even one click if I've wasted. Every person is clicking that design. One is has a full chance of getting converted. But while he's clicking the ad to, let's say some user he did not find ad one, only ad 2 type is here, definitely would click on it because you have made that very attractive. But after landing your page, he knows that array, this is having a fees of 15,000. 50% of the people will exit your website. They won't even call you, you won't even know it. You have wasted a click. Like that 50% clicks you would have wasted. 50%. So then in the remaining 50%, some of them may want weekend batch. But you are only going to take weekday batch. You haven't mentioned that at all. So another 20%, 30% gone away. Then there are people who may not be ready to come till Amirpet, but they want classroom training. They might have thought that it is nearby their house. Another 30% clicks wasted. And then finally, there must be people whom this timing is not suitable. Another 20% clicks wasted. Overall, 90% of the people visiting your website will surrender even without calling you. Imagine where you had to pay 10 rupees, you are actually paying 100 rupees, 10 times expensive. That is why it doesn't make sense. So when you begin with this ad, in simple words to say, there is hardly any chance of loss with this ad. Safe ad. First target in advertisement should be that we should be able to protect our capital. We should not make loss. That should be first target. Profit is secondary. That means when I'm displaying ad into newspaper or anything, my first target should be that at least I should be getting so much of business revenue, how much I'm spending in that. At least. Then anything beyond that is profit for me. But if I do not get any response at all, then in fact advertisement would be in loss for me. Then ad would not make any sense to me. Is this clear? So always opt for a dull ad where all your negative points you are mentioning it, so that mentally a person is prepared before clicking your ad that these are all the drawbacks with the company. This is how you need to think. Your thinking has to be irrational when it comes to online ad. Comes to newspaper, then ordinary thinking will work. But comes to digital marketing, reverse thinking would work. As a beginner. But I told you my ad is like this. But fact is when I started my ad, it was like this. First time when I made a debut in the SEM for my stock market, my ad was like this. I saw that my bills are only 1000 rupees, 2000 rupees. I am getting 2-3 admissions in a class. So by just paying 2000, I was getting a return of 30,000. So I knew what my profit margin is. So I was ready to take risk of wasting some clicks. So what I did, only this part I replaced with this part. I got one another extra admission. Though my bills increased to double. Where I was paying 2000, now I'm paying 4000. But my efforts are same. Whether I teach 2 people or I teach 20 people, my energy is going to be same. That is why step by step I kept on modifying my ad. Where definitely a lot of clicks are getting wasted. But even after that, per admission my costing here is only 5000. Here it was less than 1000. Here it is 5000. So no doubt per admission cost is higher. But one batch wise income if I see, then it is much higher with this ad than this. So when you start also, you'll be starting with ad type 1, then step by step, gradually you will be replacing every segment of the ad phrase with the transform your ad with a very good descriptive ad, where all the positive points are mentioned. You'll start with negative, you'll end up with all the positive points. This is a professional approach towards digital marketing. You may do this course from even certified training institute. Even Google himself is offering their training on this. But they will not touch upon these points at all. It's all theoretical. There's no practical knowledge. They'll only tell you what is what. They'll tell you that create ad like this 4-5 lines. But they won't tell you what type of ad to be created. This comes out of experience. I've spent more than 4 lakh rupees in just advertisements of stock market. I've got a lot of clients also for portfolio management. So mutual fund, stock market, PMS, broking. I've spent huge amount in digital marketing. First 2 lakh I just wasted like that. Because nowhere this point is mentioned. It is out of experience that I'm telling you. So in 2 lakh that I spent, it may have been in loss because I did not get 2 lakh of business. I don't have the exact calculation, but for sure I did not get 2 lakh of business. Maybe only 1 lakh. Then I realized where is that I'm missing out. Why is that people are displaying ad? I went through a lot of ads and I saw that ads are actually speaking some negative points. That time I realized why not I also make my ad where I mention my fees, my brokerage, everything even before I get a click, so that I don't get a click, I don't waste a click. There I saw that the number of clicks, visitors, everything reduced, bill also reduced, but every genuine person was calling me. In every call, there was a full chance of that guy getting converted to me. And my percentage of conversion factor increased like anything. That is the time that I realized that, okay, so this is the formula for digital marketing. We should always start with a negative ad. Negative ad in the sense, don't put negative words like bad, worst, fraud and all that. What and all drawbacks are there in your business, that you need to mention. Now imagine if I mention all this in the ad and after the user clicks on the ad, in my website I mention all these positive points. You decorate your website with hell lot of positive points. No problem. But in that, everything negative. So a person did not even know that it is by 16 years experience. Person did not know that it is by NISM certified. Person did not know that it is going to be 100% practical training and that is going to be with lifetime support. But after clicking that, if he realizes all this is also there, then there's a full chance of conversion. Don't waste even a single click. This should be the first mantra towards digital marketing when you are debuting, when you are starting. Then later on your calculation should go towards maximum revenue generation. That is later stages. But first stage, do not waste even a single click. With that mindset only, you need to select the keywords, design that and do all the rest of the settings like location and everything. Alright. So now hope it is clear and you are confident that it should be always ad type 1 that you will have to create for yourself. So this is the reason why I mentioned all the negative points here. Only a person who is ready to afford to pay 15 rupees a kilometer would click my ad. Who is ready to pay 50% extra in toll charges, they'll only click my ad. and who can pay 500 rupees extra for night stay for outstation. So this makes a lot of sense. After clicking this ad, why a person would not hire a cab? If I show in my website that they're all professional drivers and the service is on time, the cars are brand new, there's no reason for them not to get converted. But if I create an attractive ad, quality cabs with a very new car with professional drivers, certified drivers, booking on time, 30-minute service, all that if I mention, the expectations will be very high. But inside, after calling you, you will say that no, my charges are 15 rupees a kilometer, my charges are 50% extra, I charge for toll taxes. He'll say that okay, I'll get back to you. That's how he'll say. So you'll be wasting the calls. You'll be wasting for every visitor. That if but conditions should not come. What you say, you should provide that. That if but conditions are there, you display that in the ad itself. So that the guy is mentally prepared, okay, all this is going to be there anyway. Hope you are able to catch my point. So we'll start like this and gradually we have a lot of time. We'll keep on monitoring how much did I pay, how much did I get. How much did I pay, how much did I get. These only two calculations we'll have to monitor. You see that, sir, I'm paying only 100 rupees but I'm getting 1000 rupees in return. That means you still have 90% margin. You have the scope to make your ad attractive. Like that, word by word, you'll keep making it attractive. The ratio will be reducing, guys. The profit margin will be reducing. It will come to under a point where you'll see that, okay, at least this much margin I need to work to make business. So that saturation point, that Lakshman Rekha, you need to find out yourself for your company. Neither I can say that, nor you can say before running that. Only after ads are running, through reports only, you'll be able to make out till what extent you can make your ad attractive. Too attractive ad sometimes may actually get you a lot of clicks and huge bills, lot of inquiries also, but very less conversions. And you'll start thinking, why people are calling me but not taking admission? The answer is this one. They will not tell you, but you should understand. Now that I'm experienced, I'm only telling you. So you better not lose money to learn that. Directly take the advantage of it. See, when it comes to digital marketing as well as stock market, the experience is very, very important for a newcomer basically. Because what they will learn in 10, 15 years is out of putting in a lot of money. Like you will learn in stock market by yourself also. But in first 10 years, you may lose your entire capital, then you learn. Then what is the use? Your money is lost, time is lost. If you want to save both of them, then you definitely require some support from the experienced person. And so is the case for digital marketing also. Even without me telling these points, you yourself will also be able to make out. But it may take a lot of time. May also take a lot of energy as well as money. Your mind will be said, "Arey, no, SEM is all fraud, Google is doing all fraud, people are only clicking but no one is getting converted." Because I used to think that way when the ads did not work. But of late, I did realize, and you better take the advantage of this experience. I told you there are three types of people in the world. One is ordinary people who learn through their own mistakes. Secondly, the smart people who learns through others' mistake. I want you to be in that category. Then there are third category people who presume that they know everything but they have zero experience. They are called as overconfident people. That means without any proof, they think that this is going to work. Without any base, without any context. They think that way it should work. That's how they think. Such kind of people are called as overconfident. Without experience, you cannot be confident about what is going to happen, what is not going to happen. And if some person with gut says that, no, I am sure that this is going to happen, then you can be very sure to call him a foolish person. Alright, so once that you have created an ad, so what's the last step that we have written? Okay, keyword modifiers. Give the website address, choose the network, click on more settings. Okay. Did I mention give that group name? No. Write it up. Step number 9. Okay, then we have extensions. So this is again a lengthy topic. Add extensions. Write it down. Okay, so there are various types of ad extensions which can add an extra line to your ad as a complimentary. There is no extra charge for it. So it is complimentary, it is optional. But I would suggest you strongly to use every ad extension possible. Do not be lethargic. Some people think that array 9 extensions are there. Who is going to put all of it? It's only one time work. Because you're getting it complimentary, the space for the ad will increase. With 1 2 extra lines for your ad, the space would increase, then it will have a more notice area. It is more noticeable, more chances of click, all for free. Why not use it? So let us understand one by one each of these ad extension. First one, call out. So to show an example of call out, firstly site links, sorry. So site links, add 4 or more to maximize performance. At any point of time, Google would show only 4 site link extensions. What is a site link? Let me directly show you in an ad itself. See here, this is an ad. Generally, this is a standard protocol for that. Okay, headline, then 2 lines of description. But what you're finding, this extra line and all this extension, this is nothing but site link. So 1 site link, 2 site link, 3 site link, 4 site link. For each site link, you have a link as well as a description, headline, description, headline, description, headline, description. You can create even 8, but randomly, maximum, Google would show only 4. Maximum 4 will only get displayed per view. Though you might have put 8, you might have put 20 also. So whether user clicks here, clicks here, clicks here, clicks here, 1 click on the ad will be counted. Huh? So don't think that he clicks here, it's a free visitor. No. But rather than we have only paid for this space, but we are able to extend our ad till here. So it's more noticeable, right? More area means it is more noticeable. So chance of clicks will improve, CTR ratio will improve, thereby your quality score would also improve, relevancy will increase. So don't miss even a single ad extension. Now, already what you have put in the ad, you don't have to mention that. Here you might have given a home page. With this you can give internal pages. In one page, one offer is there, in another page, second offer is there, in third page, third offer is there, in fourth page, fourth offer is there. Like that you can mention it. So let us use it. I click on site links. So first site link, text. Say hatchback. For hatchback car, so in hatchback, let's say that I have got Tata Indigo. Then you can mention the destination page address. So for now, I'm giving the home page itself, Bharat Taxi. See, this is what is extension. This is not an ad, okay? This is not SEM first of all. Don't think these are site links. This is all SEO only. But if it was an ad, then all this would be treated as site links. You cannot make use of all capital letters in that. This is a rule from the digital marketing that you cannot make use of all capital letters. Every word first letter capital is maximum what you can put. So this is one site link. Like that you can create more. You can add more even beyond 4, but randomly any 4 will be shown. So like that I put 1, you can put more of it. This is the way that the site links have to be added. Now here you have got advanced tools. Same like what I've shown you yesterday. This is used in order to track for import export of the data through XML. My company boss, Bharat Taxi, may not even know ABC of digital marketing. He only has money, he started this business and he hired me as a digital marketing executive. So I should be giving him some custom made reports. He'll say that I want everything in pie chart, I want everything in bar chart. Please give me a proper explanation in the projector. For that, what I'll have to do, I'll have to first create the reporting templates. There are some third party softwares which will provide you reporting templates with pie chart, bar chart, line graph, like that everything. But for that I need data. So data through XML I'll be importing from Google AdWords. Why? Because as a CEO of the company, I would want to know in Google how much did I spend, what did I get? In Bing, how much did I spend, what did I get? In Instagram, what did I spend, what did I get? In Facebook, what did I get, what did I spend? Like that, I want to see the comparison and then take a decision where I should be spending more, where I should be spending less. Now, if I show him this AdWords report and all, this would be all Greek and Latin for him because this interface is technical. He wants a user-friendly interface. For that, we'll have to make use of the advanced options and use the tracking. Okay, here we don't have that. Here it is. So in site link URL options, we'll have to provide the tracking template URL. This you and me would not understand, only XML programmers would understand. But you should know what is the purpose of it. The purpose is to create custom made reports. They want the data, so they can't put in any kind of code into AdWords to get the data. They'll have to put through template URL only. And that is professionally done by the XML programmers. Here you can set a schedule when you want these site links to work. So between what time, what date, you can schedule it here. Okay, so one site link got added, you can add more site links. Like this, the site link would be shown. And Google does not guarantee that every time all the site links will be shown. No, only when there is scope available, when there is space available, when the competition is less, when the number of ads coming for a keyword is less, he'll say that, okay, I have extra space, please use it, complimentary. That is where the site links will come into picture. So though you may have used site links, but Google may not show it if the space is congested, if there's a lot of competition, a lot of people would want to display ad, or he may show only one, he may show two, he may show all four, sometimes zero, sometimes one, sometimes two, sometimes three, sometimes four. So it is all a random process. That is why these are called as optional site extensions. And Google very clearly says that there's no guarantee that we would be showing it always. But better we use it, even sometimes if it shows, it's better. See how this has improved. It was 5 clicks, now it is 6 clicks. So this will improve your chances of clicks because you are getting more space for the ad. Clear? So with this point, I end here itself. There are more extensions that's going to take a lot of time. So tomorrow we'll wind up with the extensions. Okay, sorry, tomorrow I would not be available. So I'll be traveling to Pune and I'll be back by Monday early morning. So it's going to be a long weekend for you and me. So we are meeting again back on Monday and we'll continue with the other site extensions.